She knew from the moment she chose to join them, and those who shared the secret, that nothing would be the same. She didn't worry, she knew she would be safe with them. But it was still risky. The life she had chosen. It was a very dangerous and difficult one. Their lives meant danger and pain. She relied on him to protect her. She trusted her so-called friends who were looking forward to her coming home again. Angelique and Jessie were on their way to where they should have been. Every moment that passed made the girl feel a wave of emotions running shamelessly through her. She felt her body tense, not knowing what to expect. Fear and insecurity made her shiver down her spine. She had a hungry curiosity to find out who she really was. She wanted to know her past, find out more about those who were supposed to be her friends. She was curious how far she had come from home. "Hey, thinker, are you okay?" The ebony-haired man distracted her, dispelling her insecure thoughts and capturing her attention. The brunette turned her gaze to him, examining him with great care. His raven-feathered hair was combed very carefully, ruffled in places from the fight. His eyes were the hue of crystal-clear oceans, and the thin white t-shirt was easy to see with well-defined muscles. This thought made Angelique bite her lower lip involuntarily. She shook her head frantically, pushing her thoughts away from Jess into a far corner of his mind. She had a hidden feeling about her savior. It was as if the body wanted to send her a message about the man who was a short distance from her. Of course, everything is perfect. She grimaced. She hoped it would be as convincing as possible. She was glad he had saved her. She thanked the Most High in her mind for defending her, and for sending one of his guardian angels to defend her. She was grateful that he had saved her life and listened to her prayers. For only a few moments, Jessie turned his gaze to the girl for whom he had pure feelings. He thought that since she got in the car, Angelique seemed lost in thought. He understood her. He imagined how hard it was to get through what she was going through. He feared that if she found out about her past, she would not be able to bear the cruel truth. He had concluded that it was better for him to lie to her, at least until she is able to accept and face her past. He was aware that it would not be long before they learned of her return. He just hoped he wouldn't find out what the girl was missing now. If they found out how defenseless she was, more than likely they would have come to complete what they had begun, thus bringing their plan to an end. If that had happened, there would be no way out. Anyway, the girl had escaped like a needle last time. He had to be as careful as possible and keep her hidden from those who might hurt her, at least until she can defend herself again. He imagined what it would be like if she knew. If she had known her past and remembered their story, if only she had remembered their special connection and all the heavenly moments they had experienced. He loved her very much. He loved her far too much to risk losing her again. He had waited so many years for her to reincarnate. That expectation had almost killed him. Instead, he was happy now. He knew she was alive and well, and that was what he wanted most. "You're not a good liar. Come on, tell me. What's bothering you?" Jessie asked, giggling. It was something new, unusual to see Angel in that condition. He hadn't seen her in that state since he met her. If it weren't for who she was, he would have liked her to stay that way, a pure, innocent angel. But he knew it would be unreal, just a fiction of truth. She was far from innocent, defenseless, or a pure angel. She was an angel, that's for sure. Except she wasn't that kind of angel. Although her kindness was boundless, her anger was known and feared even in the realms of her mind. Nothing. It's just that everything is so strange, crazy, scary, and yet thrilling, Jessie interrupted, knowing what the seemingly innocent girl was thinking. "Yeah, it's all new to me, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it," she said, lowering her head in disappointment. "And don't worry. Everything will be fine. You'll see. Just trust me. You will also meet Abel, who will surely help you regain your memories." "Who is Abel?" the curious girl asked. "Your older brother?" he said, smiling. After another few hours of walking, in which they did not utter a word, the two arrived at the much-desired destination. The heart of the Moon Mansion was right in front of them. Angelique got out of the car, a little shy. She looked at the building as if she had seen a ghost. She couldn't believe she lived in such a large space. It was surrounded by a large garden full of various brightly colored flowers, and what caught her eye was the rose bush rising on a marble column, forming an arch with blood-red roses and dark roses. The feeling of home filled his heart with joy, the corners of her lips rising in a dazzling smile.